here will be talking about that particular model of funnel marketing. A chap called Vince Stanzioni. He's into day trading, teaching people to do a thing called spread betting. I don't really understand it, but basically you go into the stock market and you buy and sell and do different things at different times, well, at the same time, so it offsets your losses. And you get out at the end of the day having made a series of lots of deals with a series of small gains. We took his ideas and produced the manuals, worked with him to produce the videos, and now he does seminars on that. Sorry, is that me? Does seminars of these things, and we make the products and ship them out. He's filling the Queen Elizabeth Centre in London now on a regular basis by putting about 120 people in the room at around about £2,000 a ticket. Chris Cobb made a whole range of marketing courses. Michael Milligan, copywriting opportunities, and there he developed subscription models where you're taking a product, you're following the product on a monthly basis with the next edition, the next module, the next assignment. Uncommon Knowledge, who develop health and mind products. Jim Kerr with his 3-click system. We had a chap called Nick Lyons, who's in the property business, which is pretty dire at the moment, but he recognized that rented property is the new area to work in. And under the new legislation, you had to have an inventory in order to get your deposits back. So he developed a whole scheme and a franchise business, which he put onto the market, into the internet, whereby you become it's called the inventory checking business, where you become an inventory checking agent. And he is now selling these franchises at about £5,000 a time. He's put about 100 people through it so far. And it's a developing business which has happened this year. And that's because the property business has changed from ownership to rental business. A chap called Ian Monroe develops a series called Consulting for Profit. At the beginning of the recession, a lot of managers were getting very uncomfortable about their role in their business life. And so he produced a package which could help people get out of management and into consulting. It's going very well. It's going very well. It's an internet-based business. Now, as I said, the world is a wonderful marketplace for those with vision. And you need to develop that vision. And I want to talk about this because one of the things that I do, I carry a notebook. Some people call them vision books, in which I jot down all ideas, thoughts. If I want your name and address or something like that, I get you to write it in here or put the notes down there. And I fill dozens of these little books of notes. Because you have an idea, you have a thought. You have a thought, a great idea, then you forget about it. If you write it down, you can go back over those. You can go back over those thoughts and you can re-hone the thoughts and ideas into a vision that's practical. You may have heard a program called The Secret. This talks about the law of universal attraction. What you think about happens. First glance, this might seem like a load of bollocks. I mean, I want to fly, so if I keep thinking about flying, I'm going to fly. No, it's not about that. But one thing's for certain, that you're not going to do anything unless you think about it. And so you might think about going shopping, so you go shopping. You might think about going on a holiday somewhere, so you'll go for that holiday. What you think about happens. If you're feeling miserable, you tend to get more and more miserable. If you're feeling up, you tend to get up. What you think about is what you think. The NLP people will tell you all about this. We are who we think we are. And if we think positively about something that's grounded in reality, we can do it. I'm never going to be able to fly across this room, but if I get my vision right, I might see a ladder to get up there. Getting grounded in reality into a business model is where these conferences are about. Developing your vision of how to make fantastic ideas into reality and how to measure your outcomes into the possible and sort between the how to measure outcomes by sorting between the possible and the impossible. The measure of your success in happiness is in happiness, not just in money. But without any vision, there is no future. Now, you've probably heard people say, you've heard the saying, that those that can do it, and those that can't teach it. Anybody heard that? It's a quip which is bandied around by smart-ass people who can't understand why someone is